One thing I'll show you here, when you exit out of group monitor mode, okay, there's a station right there transmitting. Okay, it's beaconing. Okay, this is the actual beaconing that's going on, and there's W5S. Well, we've got other stations out there. Let's go back to group monitor. Okay, we've got Mike. So these guys are actually, you know what? We've got people talking, but we can't hear them because they're not on the right code. So I'm going to go back and change the code. Let's do this. We're going to go back here. Now we're going to be able to hear them. Now these guys are there, but they're not. We're not going to be able to hear them because they're not on the right code. And there's Gerald. There's N50GD.
A little better. N50GD, W5SLG. You'll make good and clear, no problem.
KI5JUF.
Well, there's Mr. Steve. How you doing, Steve? How's your work week?
Oh, good, good. Yeah, we were actually up there on transmit, receive, and 50. I was talking to David and Mike, and of course you guys weren't hearing us, and I happened to just look, take it out of group monitor, and I saw both you guys on here at 00, so that's pretty cool.
Oh, so you were messing with the DGIDs, yeah. So you can set any DGID you want, you know, it just depends you want. But DGID, I tell you, is really coming to the fold now with this later firmware version. There's a lot of things you can do with it.
Yeah, yeah. We were having a QSO up there, and when I exited out of group monitor, all of a sudden I saw yours and N50GDs pop up. So anyway, that's what we were playing around with tonight. So anyway, good evening to both of you.
Hey, Roger, Roger. Oh, that's if you have the RMS module, the IRMS module inside the RX2. You can basically do side-to-side linking, so you can basically say, I want these repeaters to talk this repeater to this group, but I don't want these two to talk this way. So it's pretty neat how you can do all that. Now, if you have a hotspot and you have the latest custom version of the Pi-Star firmware, you can actually attach to a YCS server or reflector, and you can basically look at the matrix on the server, and you can see what the DGID is for every talk group. So you can put a statement in your line specifying which talk groups you want to listen to, which is actually a pretty neat thing. So you can like monitor multiple talk groups at the same time.
Yeah, copy that. Sounds good. Sounds good. Well, I'm going to run back up to 50 real quick and check in with Mike and David real quick. So anyway, just wanted to jump down here real quick and say good evening.
You're saying 50, were you on 6 meters?
No, we're on TX50 and RX50 on the DGID. We're using C4FM. Same frequency. Instead of being on 0000, we were on TX50 and RX50, which is one of the DGIDs for the C4FM mode.
You can go up to 99 on it and beyond. So yeah, go have some fun here. I'll hang here with Gerald. We'll keep so for a bit. W5SLG.
Now we're going to go back here to number 50, press select, and now those guys are talking, but we're going to go into group monitor mode, and now just David and Mike will be there. So that was interesting. So we had guys talking on 0. We weren't interfering with them, which is a good thing. So that's something that's kind of cool. So we had guys talking on the same frequency, 2 guys talking on 00 when we were talking on 50, and we were not interfering with them. So that was kind of a good observation there, something I kind of learned. So we'll keep monitoring here. Let it beacon here for a second, see if anyone else is on the frequency. There we go. Okay, it just beaconed, so I'll pause the video. See if anybody answers us out there. We're on 50, so we're good. WB5VIH KI5JUF. He may have dropped off. Well, it was fun. We learned a lot tonight. Now we know we can go to different DGID codes and have QSOs on the same frequency and not interfere with another station. So that was something I did not know. So that was pretty cool. So we'll try to keep it exciting here. It's not much going on tonight, but you kind of saw how I went back to 0000, and then we went back to transmit 50 and receive 50, which is the DGID code that we're working tonight. So anyway, we'll pause it here for a moment. I'll show you one last time. Like I said, we've got some guys talking on. We're talking on 50 and 50. But we've also got some guys talking on 00, and we can't see them. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go out of group monitor. Now there they are talking, but we can't hear them because we have the Abilene DGID code in our radio. They're there, but we're not interfering with them. So let's do this. Let's go ahead and go and press the group monitor. Now we're going to change from the transmit 50 up to 00, which means we'll be able to hear anyone. Watch this. So when I press select, now they'll start coming in. Because remember, 00 means you can hear anything.
With what's his name? The guy that runs the ship. Steven Seagal. And I've got the clip on the side. I've got the actual.
Now we can hear them. There's the stations, and this is TX000 and RX000. But let's see, we'll have now. There's the other station. Let's see, no, there he is right there, W5SLG. So when I go back and enable that, if I go back to 50, which is where we were talking earlier, they're going to go away. Listen.
They're closing in on it, but it's going to be an ugly fight. But they've captured over 100, just one day alone, they captured 104 Russian prisoners. And some that didn't even know that.
I think it's just hanging on to him because he's still transmitting. I think once he clears, his signal will go away. Yeah, so now they're clear. Yeah, now we can't hear them. So that's kind of how the digital ID, how you can have different conversations on the same frequency. So that was something I did not know. We'll go back to group monitor. And there's no one in our group right now. So anyway, that was just kind of something interesting. So it's kind of boring, but I thought, well, maybe it might be kind of cool to run some video just to show you how you can have a chat room in DD Delta Golf ID 50, and you can also have one in 0. And remember 0. Let me go back. Remember 0 is everything. You can hear everything in 0, and then this is where we actually select our group, which was 50. So anyway, not a very exciting video, but it kind of gives you an opportunity to see what it looks like. So anyway, we'll wrap this up. KI5JUF. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks again.